You're a bad, bad person.
That's for you, Bin Laden. May you rot in hell.
Well, you do know the guy's, like, filthy rich and he has mansions every freaking where.
I'm sure that his terrorist funds have kind of cut that off a bit, though. Or at least cut a little piece of that.
Well, here's the thing. He doesn't really have to do a whole lot because other organizations, like, say,
I
from
think
Iran...
he's got to pay them after the first mission.
Yeah, it's true. But
Very nice.
Other countries like Iran, right now they're the ones causing most of the problems in places like Iraq. I mean, the Iraqi people are done. They're not fighting anymore.
Yeah.
They just want all this over with. And it's all the countries around them that are stirring up shit.
Yeah. Because Israel doesn't have the rights, or doesn't have the
Well,
balls.
what does that have to do with anything?
Die.
That is an entirely unrelated topic.
No, you're saying the surrounding area. I'm just saying, like, because there's still that war between Pakistan
Do we have
and
a map
Israel.
around here? Seriously.
Well,
We're in the cultist room. Of course we don't, because he has clearly never looked at one.
Yep.
I have a map right there.
Yeah, the deserts of Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And Wisconsin.
Yeah, and Wisconsin. That's it. I know exactly what I'm getting you for Christmas. I'm getting you a globe.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, Cthulhu.
You'll thank me later.
Sandstorm globe of Ohio.
Oh, God damn it. Wow. We'd like
You
to
know,
take
we should
wait,
probably-
hang on. We would like to take this moment to apologize to inhabitants of Ohio and Wisconsin.
Your states are very, very plain, but they're not quite a desert.
But really, though, for the sake of our viewers, we should probably explain that in-joke.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What's the
So tell your
thought
story.
Ohio was a desert?
I thought it's like a lot of the arguments that I hear from the states people. They think that as soon as they hit the border, they hit snow in Arctic. For a small portion for a brief moment in time, I thought
igloo.
that once I hit the border, I'd be hitting plains and desert. It was only for a little bit, and then I realized my folly. So that was the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're gonna just take a minute here.
Huh, that's some good head. As if you made them... That was more audible than when this cultist did it.
When the cultist did what? Gave you head?
I hate you all.
What, you think I'm going to say the doctor did it? No.
No, there's doctor-patient confidentiality in that. Of course you won't tell. Excellent. You jitters.
So we're back.
Yay. Okay, where were we?
Been lodged in Bird in Hell, and I'll probably be
yes.
responsible for the next terrorist attack.
Yes.
All right, I guess we're good. And that's
We're
the
talking
podcast.
we're talking about the deserts of Ohio.
Yeah. Right.
So majestic with their rattlesnakes and
And
cacti
dunes.
and
Sandworms.
sandworms. Yes.
Spice must flow.
I was thinking more
Spice.
tremors.
No.
Graboids. Anything else, guys?
Well, since we're talking about geography, why do people feel the need to live right near, hotspots for natural disasters?
You mean like, hey, Tornado Alley, this is a great place for a trailer park.
Yep. Or along the fault line in California, or along the coast of Japan, or New Orleans, or, anywhere near a volcano.
Hawaii. Although Hawaii doesn't get many. Oh no, I'm not sure. But
New Orleans is...
It's below sea level,
New Orleans,
and it's by the ocean.
New Orleans makes sense because, it was the French.
Right.
If they had taken good land, they would have been chased out of it.
You make a valid point. They were, after all, chased out of Canada to get to that point.
mm-hmm.
Which is funny, because then we let them back in, or just some of them got, looked over.
Or some of them actually grew balls. And... I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't joke about that kind of thing. Them actually having balls. It's a well-known fact that the French have only female.
So the French are the Asari?
Apparently. No, I don't think I ever want to meet an Asari. I mean, if...
They'll be hairy and stink like cheese.
And half of them will look like men. Pass.
Because French women look like men. French men look like, well, French men.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Yes. Alright, another topic. First contact. If that ever happens, what are you gonna do?
Oh.
Depends, is it with me?
Sure. Let's use that as an example.
Well, I guess you're all screwed. I'll finally have access to technology to make you all bow to me.
Just to say if they have that sort of technology.
Interstellar flight is that kind of technology.
He does raise a valid point.
Not really, I wouldn't bow down to
Fuck
that.
you.
I mean, sure, I'd respect it, but I wouldn't bow.
I don't know. It
That's
depends.
that's asking a lot. I'm sorry.
You know what? In all honesty, if we did make first contact, I'd be a little weary for the first little bit. But as soon as, but after a little while, I'm sure I'd probably get used to the fact that there are aliens. There are actually aliens out there that aren't going to kill us all. I'm sorry, but Hollywood has definitely ruined that ideal for a lot of us.
Well, I can alleviate some of that for you. They have absolutely no reason to invade Earth.
Because we're destroying it on our own.
Well, here's the thing. They travel all that distance for what? What do they need from us? I mean, if they've already mastered interstellar travel...
They need Coke.
They...
They desire the Coca-Cola.
Anyways...
We came to your planet.
Let's
one
use
thing only.
the Greys as an example. They have them abducting people and abducting cows. And
So they like hamburgers.
And taking various reproductive organs out of them.
And combining them into a human that gives birth to cow.
Yes, this serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever.
Minotaur.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Genetics don't work that way.
Minotaur.
I dare you to make a Minotaur, Chris. Dare
Dr.
you.
Leviathan, you're with me.
We are going to create that Minotaur.
Either way. Point is, you're doing all sorts of incredibly unnecessary things. Have absolutely nothing to do with invasion. I mean, they could
Also,
do
so
it
they're-
in so many more practical
So really,
ways.
they're just a bunch of sick fucks.
Yeah.
Well, see, I think this is
So,
they're
if
doing
there
all
was
these experiments
going to
to
be a
us.
first contact situation here, I wouldn't be afraid.
Um,
Because if they were going to invade us, then first contact would pretty much end with us being blown to pieces or enslaved right away. It would be something obvious. I mean, sure, they could go the subtle route and they could buy up all of our corporations, integrate themselves into our education system, and do it the long, slow way. However, that's not to say that's necessarily a bad thing, because we're not
So
being oppressed
far-
in that case.
so far, according to the abductions, if they are true, kind of explains that they are not the most subtle creatures. They, based off their experiments,
stick it in his bum. Stick it in his bum.
Point is, if they... Apparently they aren't subtle, but even if they were, it would be a very painless way of being taken over, and it's probably not going to be a bad thing, unless they start taking away our rights afterwards, but, we just won't stand for that shit.
No, I'm
damn
left-handed.
dirty human.
I want to smack you, but I actually appreciate that joke.
Doctor of Ponerology.
You said boner.
Ponerology.
Boner.
As in, I'm about to pwn you with my runic tool.